first time I heard about Ryan, Nicole had been living in Denver for a year or two, and she calls me out of the blue one day, and she's like, Cooper, I just went on a date. Didn't say hi, didn't say anything else. She just started with that. I was like, wow, okay. And she goes on, she says, we just went for coffee, and it was great, but Cooper, get this. She's so giddy, and I can hear the nerves in her voice, but she blurts out, he wasn't wearing any shoes at a coffee shop. He went up, and he ordered coffee, no shoes the whole time, the whole date. He wasn't wearing any shoes. And let out her little maniacal laugh. And I loved it. She'd given me flack for years for not wearing shoes and a plethora of other things, so I saw it as payback. And I also said, there's no chance this works, but it did. Love prevailed. And I passed through Denver several times, and I got to meet Ryan and get to know you more and more, and you became more than the guy that ordered coffee barefoot. You were the person my sister chose constantly to love and to spend all her moments with, and you were all that and more for her as well. And the moment this came full circle for me, I was talking with you in your living room. We were talking about your truck camper and your time on the West Coast, and you said, I wish I'd never sold that thing. And you kind of looked off and you took a moment. You said, but if I didn't, I would have never met the love of my life. And it just shook me to my core. And to you, it was second nature. It was like nothing. But it was the first time I realized that, you'd become a part of the family and Nicole would become a part of your family. And as the little brother to a badass older sister, as you know, you can only hope that she ends up with someone who can not only reach her level, but push her to go beyond it. And as I've gotten to know you more, I've seen that. And I'm beyond excited for the two of you, and I can't begin to imagine the life that you'll pull off together. I mean, Nicole, did you think that you'd be standing here today 2 years later with the same barefoot guy from the coffee shop, and we all got our toes out? No. Right. Now I think Scott's going to come and say a few words.
It's an honor to stand here today and celebrate these two amazing people. Marriage is the most meaningful commitment we make in our life. From a biblical perspective, it is much more than a human arrangement. It's a sacred covenant designed by God. From the very beginning in Genesis, we see that two shall become one. This is a powerful picture in unity, partnership, and a lifelong commitment, not only in big moments like today, but in ordinary days that come after, the days that are tough. Yet, you continue to choose each other again and again. We are called to love sacrificially, just as Christ loved the church. In 1 Corinthians 13, we are reminded that love is patient, love is kind. It is not self-seeking, but enduring through all things. This kind of love strengthens and sustains a marriage through every season. It's a covenant of faithfulness, and we are to honor marriage and keep it pure. It's a lifelong commitment built on trust, forgiveness, and unwavering devotion. Dewey, the wisdom of Proverbs says, a man who finds a wife finds a treasure, and he receives favor from the Lord. This shows that marriage is not only good, but a reflection of God's grace and favor, especially for all of us guys. Ultimately, biblical marriage reflects God's love, steadfast, faithful, and full of grace. When lived according to these principles, it becomes not just a union between two people, but a testimony of God's design and goodness. As someone who cares deeply for the both of you and for your future, I want to remind you that marriage is not about being perfect. It's about a commitment. It's about standing beside each other through the good days and difficult ones, celebrating the wins and carrying each other through the losses. By keeping God at the center of your marriage and adding in respect, humor, patience, faith, and in your guys' case, some trail running and the occasional high rocks, your lives will flourish together. We are all incredibly proud of you two and your life that you are beginning together. Our prayer is this, that your home becomes filled with laughter, your challenges make you stronger, and your love grow deeper with each passing year. Congratulations. We love you both.
By request. Been traveling these wide roads for so long. My heart's been far from you, 10,000 miles gone. Oh, I wanna come near and give you every part of me, but there's blood on my hands and my lips are unclean. In my darkness I remember Mama's words reoccur to me. Surrender to the good Lord and He'll wipe your slate clean. So take me to your river, I wanna go. Take me to your river, I wanna know. Dip me in your smooth waters, I go in. As a man with many crimes, come up for air. As my sins flow down the Jordan, oh, I wanna come near and give you every part of me. But there's blood on my hands and my lips are unclean. So take me to your river, I wanna go. Go, take me to your river, I wanna know. I wanna go, wanna go, wanna go. I wanna know, wanna know, wanna know. I wanna go, wanna go, wanna go. I wanna know, wanna know, wanna know, wanna know. I wanna go, wanna go, wanna go. Wanna know, wanna know, wanna know. Go. Take me to your river, I wanna go. Lord, please let me know. Take me to your river, I wanna know. I wanna go, wanna go, wanna go. Wanna know, wanna know, wanna know.
Yeah, again, I'm not crying. It's the rain.
No rain. Y'all, we got the sunny spot right here.
Got the sunshine. Oh, marriage. That's what we're all here for today. A practice humans have been partaking in for over 4,000 years. While I've never personally been married, I can tell that marriage isn't some stale, lifeless piece of paper, right? So much more. It's a partnership that grows and evolves just as much as the two souls who undertake it do. I think it's safe to say that in your marriage, no 2 days will be the same. I mean, for example, the sun was shining this morning and we got a little scare with the rain and we were wondering what was going to happen. And as you said, the sun's back out and it's bright again. The point being that external circumstances are guaranteed to change. You don't know what you'll face. We won't always be at this dream resort with unlimited food and drink, surrounded by pristine nature, endless beauty, and all of our loved ones. Nicole, there might be a day that you go to bed a little hungry and a little cold in a tent surrounded by trees and snow, 50 miles from everything you know, thinking, what am I doing here? Or Ryan, you'll be 50 meters into burpees and Nicole's still got to get her heart rate down, but everything went black 20 meters ago and you're wondering why you're not in a little tent covered in snow. And it's in these moments that I encourage you to remember the one thing that makes your marriage unique and that will never change. The commitment that you're making to one another today, standing in front of all your loved ones with your feet in the sand, your vows.
I can't believe that we're standing here. Ever since I was a little girl, I've dreamt of this day. The rom-com movies, the books, the butterflies, they're all true. You can find your person. You can find true love. And you can find someone who cares about you more than you know. Don't get me wrong. I used to think the phrase, you know when you know, was fake. I never believed I'd experience for myself, and yet, there I was, realizing I'd found someone with the biggest heart. Someone who would do anything for me, and anyone lucky enough to be close to him. Before you, I had no idea that this kind of love existed. Your unwavering love and support, your steady presence, and the way that you show up every single day. You've shown me to continue to and show me every day what true love is. Hold on. France was where my body knew before my heart fully caught up. Somewhere between sitting close to you on the couch and holding hands jumping off the cliff together. I felt it, this quiet feeling that something was different. You've shown me a whole new way to live. From building fires to eating roadkill. Yes, that's one of my favorites. To the hours we spent driving and laughing and just being together. With you, the ordinary days don't exist. Every single one is an adventure. And I didn't realize how much I needed you in my life, and I can't imagine living it any other way. You've shown me how to truly be loved in a way I didn't know existed. You make me feel brave. You make me feel grounded. You've brought adventure and laughter into every corner of my life. You have made me capable of loving someone more than all the galaxies, and you see me as I wish to be seen. There's no greater gift than that. Loving you feels safe, steady, and like home. And I knew then, just as I know now, that you are my person, my true soulmate. I promise to always choose you on the calm days and the chaotic ones. I promise to keep showing up, to keep jumping when life keep jumping when life feels scary, and to always reach for your hand. I love you more.
Please verify all information is correct. ChatGPT can make mistakes. I'm kidding about using AI to write this, and it's mainly because no matter how far technology advances, it could never understand the type of love I have for you. From our first moment in the cave in the Mediterranean Sea, and every moment thereafter, you've consumed my mind. Your sunshine spirit, the loyalty that you show your friends, and the way you love me when I'm at my worst. And the way that you look at me when you wake up from a rare nap that allowed your busy mind to rest, even if only for a moment. When they say on an airplane, please put your mask on before helping others, I always think they must be speaking directly to Nicole. The kind of person who is so selfless, you have to remind her to take care of herself. A girl who would give you the literal shirt off her back and then proceed to hype you up and tell you how good it looks on you. When people talk about you and I, they say things like, y'all are perfect for each other because you and Nicole are the exact same. We love the same things. We treat life with the same ambition and veracity. But love is not about finding another copy-paste version of yourself. Without some sweet, fresh strawberry jelly, a PB&J is just dry, miserable muck sticking to the top of your mouth. It's unpleasant and it's hard to swallow. And so in life and in love, I've learned you must have your counterpart to get the most eloquent and tasteful result. And I knew when we met that you were the sweetest strawberry jam God had ever made. And so that's just it. If only those same people that claim we are the same knew what I knew, the palpable polarity that exists between us. How every weakness that I possess, of which there are so many, happened to be one of your greatest strengths. You're my perfect match. And polarity is important for so many reasons. It's critical for attraction. It creates this magnetism. Because of our polarity, I find you absolutely fascinating. I always want to get inside your head and hear about how you approach problems, and I love to learn from you. Polarity is also critical for production. It's like the batteries with the little plus and the minus in the back of the remote. If you set them in the same direction, the remote is a useless piece of plastic waiting to be chewed up by ebony. But if they're opposite, you can easily use the remote to binge watch 6 episodes of Bridgerton while biking 50 miles on the Zwift bike.
I love that show.
Polarity in partnership is maybe the most important for self-development. With each of my shortcomings, I can rest easy knowing that I have a beautiful role model that I get to spend my life with. You teach me how to be kinder and more gentle, and you show me how to treat people and be diligent in my work. While we have so many polar opposites, our mission, our intentions, and our outlook are in fact the very same. And what a beautiful thing it is to be synchronized in your deepest desires with someone that is your perfect complement. We both love to travel and explore. The fact that I get to travel the world by your side has been such a blessing and will prove to be one of my favorite things when I look back on my life many years from now. I'm so grateful it has been and will continue to be a priority for us moving forward. The only part I would have passed on is the double dragoning in Dubai. Not that tight.
Right here.
We both want kids, but neither of us want to create one tonight. We both want to explore the world, see new cultures, live in the wild, meet new people, but we both crave eventually setting down in a quiet, nature-focused environment surrounded by all of our closest people. I'm the luckiest person in the world. I have found my polar opposite, a person I am endlessly attracted to by an unstoppable magnetism. Together, side by side, and hand in hand, we will move together in the most beautiful future in perfect synchronization. I know that our love will last forever. There is no one like you, and I will be there for you to celebrate your many victories to come, and I will hold your hair, both physically and metaphorically, through any sickness, shortfall, or uncertainty that we may encounter. There is nothing that can separate us, and this is only the beginning of the first chapter. And the audiobook of our life will be played on 1x speed, so that we can enjoy and savor every moment. From now until forever, I'm yours.
Rings, a perfect circle. Every point reflects every other point. Which one?
The white
This
one's
one?
not it.
Okay. The circle represents unity, harmony, and when put together, infinity. Let these serve as a physical reminder of the vows that you gave to each other here today in front of all of your loved ones. So Ryan, do you take this woman, Nicole, to be your lawfully wedded wife, regardless of how early she makes you wake up for your workouts? You do? Glorious. And Nicole, do you take this man, Ryan, to be your lawfully wedded husband, regardless of how deep in the woods he has you sleeping? You do? Well, then what do you say? You want to share your first married kiss together as a... Of course. That was very important to her. Please, share your first married kiss.
Trust everyone we meet. Two bodies riddled with scars from our preteen, intertwined in a car's dirty backseat. Stare at a driving screen. We didn't know that the sun was collapsing. Tennessee's rose and the buildings came crashing. We cried everywhere, wanna love you to prefer the words to eat till our fingers decompose. My hand in yours. Everywhere, every day, wanna love you to prefer the words to eat till our fingers decompose. Keep my hand in
Big round of applause for our newlyweds. You win accepted.
Yeah,
that'd be super cool.
Yeah.
She was sent here from heaven, and she's daddy's little girl. As I drop to my knees by her bed at night, she talks to Jesus, and I close my eyes, and I thank God for all of the joy in my life. All but almost all. it's funny, Dad, but I sure tried. Oh, with all that I've done wrong, I must have done something right to deserve a hug every morning and butterfly kisses at night.
Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for them.
It could be real.
God, thank you so much. We just bless your name. What a great opportunity for friends and family to come together and celebrate. And we're just so grateful that you brought Nicole and Ryan together. And we just take this chance to bless their marriage, their future, and their future grandbabies. Wink, wink. And we just love you so much and so grateful. We have grateful hearts tonight. We just pray for safe travels for everyone as they go home, and pray that this meal will bless us and we'll have a wonderful time tonight as we continue to celebrate. So thank you, God. We love you, and it's in your name we pray. And everybody said, amen.
Hello. Can you hear me? Okay. Like this? Okay. Hi, guys. So both of their vows were so beautiful, so I'm already like, this is going to be a very tough act to follow. But if you don't already know me, my name is Megan, and Nicole and I have been best friends since our sophomore year of high school. We were basically inseparable since we met in history class that year, and she's always been like a sister to me. As I was writing this initially, I started thinking about my fondest memories in Nicole and I's friendship, and when doing that, I was reminded of how many of those memories were times when Nicole stopped at nothing to be there for me when I needed her, or to help me in some way. I wanted to share just a few of those moments, even though nothing I'm about to say will surprise any of you at all. The summer before senior year, I randomly decided I wanted to try out for the varsity cheer team, even though I had never cheered in my life. Nicole not only encouraged me to do it, but she worked with me every day after school, teaching me all the cheers and jumps I needed to know. And thanks to her coaching, I made the team and got to spend the rest of senior year cheering with my best friend. I also ended up being her back spot. She was the flyer. So it's truly a miracle that she's alive and didn't suffer a traumatic injury during our cheerleading days together. She's also carried me up the side of a mountain with a fractured leg, helped me pack up and move out of my old house in a time crunch, and has been there to support me through every season, both good and bad. And now she finally has someone that loves and supports her the way she always has for others. Nicole, seeing how everything in your life unfolded once you moved to Denver was so surreal to witness. So quickly you found your community, your people, and your person, the person you've been dreaming about your entire life. It feels just like yesterday we were both single and talking about who our people would be, where they were, and wondering when we'd finally meet them. When you met Ryan, it all fell into place so seamlessly, and now here we are on your wedding day. There's no doubt in my mind that you two were made for each other. In fact, I didn't think it was possible for someone to ever be on your level of athleticism, but I was wrong. The way you two love and support each other is amazing to see and exactly what you both deserve. Ryan, thank you for loving Nicole how you do. She's been glowing ever since she met you, and I truly couldn't have imagined a better partner for my best friend. You guys are the true definition of a team, always continuing to push each other to grow while being each other's number one fan. I can't wait to see all the things the two of you will accomplish in this life together, and I also can't wait to continue living vicariously through all your adventures and travels. So please keep the Instagram content coming. I love you both so much. Stay wild, and cheers to forever. Was that terrible? I can hear myself echoing.
Oh my gosh. This is incredible. Being here in this moment. Ryan, my name's Osborne. I have the privilege of living with these two delightful beings, and it has been one of the greatest gifts. Ryan has taught me so much about love, about life, about pursuit, about choosing where you want to go and really focusing and going after that. Your dedication to your life, to Nicole, to your friends is really something special. And we've had the opportunity and the privilege, or I've had the opportunity and privilege of seeing you in a lot of your wins. And wins are incredible. Like whether that's setting a Guinness World Record on a bike or completing a 100-mile run. What the fuck? Like you know how to push yourself. You know how to live so full. But where I really see your strength is in the fragility of life, in the moments of weakness. And I've also been able to watch you in some of those. And you've held me in some of my weakest moments. Specifically, I'm thinking of a couple of races that he's ran, doing the Leadville 100, when like you were not well and you continued to push through. Every step, he was like, wobbling off the trail, internal bleeding, the whole thing. But watching the perseverance, watching the way that you just choose and dedicate and follow is going to take you so far in life. And we did the Teton picnic. Mitchell, you were there as well. This man, I'm a horrible swimmer. We had to swim 1.5 miles. And he stayed back with me in the swim. He could have swam 4 times as fast as me. He stayed back with me. That meant he got really cold in this ice water up in Utah, Arizona, and Wyoming. But he stayed back with me, and this meant that the rest of the 30-mile bike ride we had, he was struggling with hypothermia and like freezing his ass off. But this is a way that like we've been able to watch each other, and he's held me and I've held him in just some of these like weaker moments, you know, when we're really like our bodies are failing almost. And that's when I see your true strength. The way that you've showed up for me and showed me what honor, what like true love, what true devotion, and like holding a brother up, and the way you hold Nicole is absolutely beautiful. Your guys' relationship is something I aspire to. I have so much love for you, so much respect for you, and I know this is absolutely beautiful. So I just pray for just like the most blessing on your guys' relationship as you enter this next chapter, that it would just be so full of love, adventure, joy, little ones that are going to be absolutely gorgeous, and just all the magic that you're going to bring into this world, the way that you already do it. Thank you so much. I love you to death. To Ryan and Nicole Maguire. Love you so much. Love you so much. That was beautiful. Thank you.
It's a big ask. Hey there, will you fly all the way to Mexico to celebrate this beautiful woman with me? And you guys all did that for us.
Super sick.
We're very appreciative. I mean, the setting, so beautiful. Thank you, everybody, for making it happen. I mean, it's just been a fairy tale weekend for us. And we're so grateful for every one of you. If you're in this room, it means you're one of the 50 people that we love and respect the most in our lives. So thank you for being here. Anything? No?
I just want to say thank you for showing up. You know who you are. They're the true ones. Let's race tomorrow.